All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to be covering another brand that was able to generate over $5 million in a 12-month period. And I'm going to be going through the entire funnel from the traffic that they were generating in order to achieve that amount of revenue. I'll also be going through what products they are promoting for their brand in order to generate the revenue as well. I'll go through the traffic sources, the geography, who are they targeting, where are they targeting these people. I'll also go through the ads, what ads are they running in order to generate a lot of traffic to the website and therefore sales as well, and be able to track it and be able to scale. I'll be also going through the organic marketing strategy that they're implementing on multiple platforms, and then I'll go through the website, in particular, how they are going ahead and optimizing for conversions and AOV as well. And then the bonus, I'll go through the email marketing strategy that they're implementing and how you can go ahead and replicate that for your brand as well. So watch the video to the end, you'll get a ton of value, and don't skip around. And if you're a business owner and you're not able to watch this for the full 30 minutes, then you can click off the video right now, because this is not the video for you. This is going to be a raw video where I'll be covering all the details of the strategies that brands like this are implementing in order to generate a high amount of revenue. So if you can't watch the video to the end, then you're not, that's the least of your problems, right? You need to be able to understand that this is going to have a massive impact on your brand, whether you're just starting out or whether you're just already generating some revenue and you're stuck somewhere, right? So make sure you watch to the end. And again, if you need help one-on-one, where I can, with these types of strategies and implementing it, or you're having problems with scaling, maybe you need some strategies or some way of getting the whole holistic structure sorted out, whether it's logistics, whether it's the ads, marketing, whether it's the product itself, I can help out with that. I work with clients currently. And again, my price of my consulting program is going to go up very soon, but you can book in the call below and you can talk to me one-on-one, and basically you can go straight into, talk about your current situation, your problems, and talk about solutions to that, and basically get on with payment and onboarding, right? Very straightforward. But yeah, if you don't know me, I'm Sammy. I've been working with e-commerce brands for the past 5 years now, and I've been able to generate millions of dollars for them. As you can see here, this brand, $385,000 in a 60-day period, and basically implement similar strategies that I'll be covering in this video. So for this brand, Afens, they are pretty much an Australian brand. They are based in Byron Bay, which is in Australia. They're a clothing and fashion brand leading the way in organic hemp, fashion, and men's and women's streetwear, right? So they do a variety of things, but a lot of their branding is around organic hemp and being able to provide stylish fashion, more or less. So obviously they cater to both genders, which is good. And you can see here, women's, they've got Green Friday sale, dresses, men's, bags, and totes. So they provide pretty much ready to wear for both genders. And indeed, it can be more difficult to go ahead and cater to both genders, but it can also give you an advantage because you're going to be appealing to a larger group of people. And if you have a great product that's unisex, or a product that can be worn by multiple genders, then obviously that's going to have a massive impact on your ability to scale. So that's what they've gone for. And they have been around since 2006. So they have been around for a long time. So they've been able to grow to this point where they're able to cater to both genders. As you can see here, they generate around 30,000 monthly visitors, which is quite a lot. And this is going to contribute to them generating $5 million in a 12-month period. Because if you think of the math, 30,000 visitors per month, that can equate to, let's say, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a month. And then we have, that across 12 months, that's going to equate to around $5 million. So these numbers are very accurate and is verified. So it goes to show that they're doing very well in that regard. Now, in terms of the bounce rate, you can see here it's around 41%. This basically means that around 41% of people who go to the website, they are clicking straight off after they see the first page. So they don't see multiple pages after that. Obviously, you want this to be as low as possible because it means that more people are viewing more of your products and going ahead and searching around, which means they showing higher intent, which means they're more likely to purchase, right? So you want this to be around 30%, ideally, if not lower. But at the end of the day, this is not going to have too much of a massive impact as long as the other metrics are in line. For example, the pages per visitor is around 6.16. So they already have a very high number of pages per visitor, which means that multiple people on average are seeing around 6 pages. That's a lot of pages that people are seeing. So you definitely want to make sure that your website is optimized for conversions, which I'll be going through later, and make sure you're bringing the right amount of traffic in, or the right type of traffic who are actually interested in your products. So that's what's contributing to them having this large number, right? And then we've got average visit duration, 2 minutes 46. This is on the higher end, which is very good, which means that more people are staying on the website for a longer period of time. And obviously this will correlate with their ability to go ahead and purchase, right? Because they're showing more intent. They're actually looking at the products and seeing exactly what is good about them that can influence their decision to go ahead and purchase. So you definitely want this number to be as high as possible. Anything above 2 minutes is very good, but anything below 1 minute, then you have a cause for concern, because it means that a lot of people are just dropping off, which is going to impact your conversion rates, right? And then we got the geography. We can see here that 51% are from the United Kingdom and then 11% are from Australia. And the idea here is that they are targeting the UK, obviously through their UK store. This is data from their UK store. So they are going to be targeting people in the UK with the UK store. Hence why it's higher than Australia, because they have their own store there, or they have another store where it's a .au instead of .co.uk. And we can see here, they also target France, Netherlands, Italy. So going ahead and targeting UK, but they're also having some auxiliary countries they're targeting in Europe and in the EU. So that's what they're going for, clearly. And that's what you want to do as well. If you're based in one of the European countries, you can target your home country first and expand out to the EU. That's what a lot of European brands do. And the same for the UK, same for the US. You just want to target your home country first, and after you can go ahead and scale out into bigger markets or other markets. And then we have here market traffic sources. You can see here that in this case, search actually takes up most of the amount of traffic that's coming to the website, 45%, compared to direct, which is 35%. And this indicates that they're getting a lot of organic traffic. They're getting a lot of paid search traffic as well, which is leading them to have this high number. And direct basically means that a lot of the people are going ahead and typing in the brand URL into their browser and just going straight to the website from the browser instead of going to Google search to find the brand. So that is why these are very similar. And then we have referrals. They get a lot of traffic from referrals on desktop, 12.65%. And obviously that means that people are coming from articles, coming from blogs that are hosted on other websites. And they would have gotten to that point because FNs would have done PR campaigns with these other companies, right? Who would go ahead and post information about the brand. And as for social, this is lower, definitely on desktop, as I mentioned 100 times on my other videos. The main reason for that is because most of the people who use social are on mobile, and therefore they'll go ahead and use mobile on with the social, right? The TikTok, the Facebook, Instagram, they'll go ahead and use it on mobile. So if this was mobile data, this would be the social traffic would be upwards of 40-50%. So that's pretty much how they're generating traffic, where they're getting traffic from. Now let's look at the marketing, right? Because that's going to give us an idea of how they're able to get this amount of traffic to the website and converting. You can see here they have a good variety of ads. You can see in total they are currently running 350 plus ads, which is a fuck ton of ads that they're running. So you can imagine a good amount of ad spend. They're generating very good ROI on those ads as well, because they're testing a lot and then finding winners that's resonating most with their audience and their target market. So you can see here are some examples. One of them being that they are targeting DPA, or they're using DPA ads in order to go ahead and promote their main products. So you can see here, they're promoting men's jeans. They're going to take them to a collection page where they're going to see men's jeans. Obviously, in this case, they're going to be targeting men. So that will also be a targeting piece that they will have. And the messaging here is basically utility meets streetwear in the Richmond baggy jeans, featuring double knee paneling and plenty of pockets. So, and then I have a call to action saying shop now, which is very important in order to maximize click-through rates. But yeah, they go ahead and explain the features and the benefits, and they showcase it on the model, they showcase it on a gray background without the model. So that's clearly working for them. And that's something that you want to do as well. And then they have model here wearing the product in a lifestyle setting. Same product with but the models wearing complementary products as well, and they are again promoting using a similar copy. What is it? Utility meets streetwear, and that's kind of their unique selling proposition. They're trying to combine utility with streetwear, and also their organic hemp branding and the materials that they're using. So you can see here that's working well for them. And then they have UGC style content as well. Those that have content creators wearing their products in sort of a more organic setting, maybe in their room. You can see both of these ads have it, and that's clearly working for them as well. You can see the copy is, if we read it, G is back but not for long, crafted from cotton byproducts that would have otherwise gone to waste. So they're going ahead and showcasing that they have products which are friendly to the environment, and they also put in scarcity as well, saying G is back but not for long. So that's going to obviously create intrigue in the target customer's mind, but also they understand that this product is quite popular and they need to go ahead and make an impulse purchase, or at least go ahead and visit the website to see what this product is, whether they should consider buying it. So very powerful. And again, it's very powerful that they have the model wearing the product as well in a sort of authentic manner, which is why UGC content is very powerful and can be an effective way to go ahead and communicate your product in the best light. So that's what they do on Meta. And again, this is the type of ads that we ran, or I ran for this brand and consulted on, that generated $385,000, right? So that's something that you can replicate. Now, as for the organic marketing strategy, because they are doing that as well, which complements the ads that they're running. You can see here they have over 272,000 followers on Instagram, and they have 7K on Pinterest and 5.8K on TikTok. And obviously, this is going to help them to grow their organic following and brand presence as overall, which is going to be very important in order for them to maximize their revenue. And a lot of brands, whether they're small or on the medium side, they're still being inconsistent with posting on social media. They're not creating a following that they should be. And they're not getting a lot of engagement, which is why I help brands out with, because they may not be posting the right content that's actually going to get on the explore page, that's actually going to get on the for you page and actually grow and go viral. So that's the reason they're not growing, and that obviously can be demotivating for them, and they stop posting and stop being consistent, and that leads to them going ahead and actually thwarting the brand's progress and the growth. So you need to be posting consistently. You can see Aphens, they have over 7,000 posts. So you can imagine that they are being very consistent. They're posting high quality content as well, as you can see. And that's the only way you're going to be growing a following, without running IG boosts or running some sort of ads or even leveraging influencers, which is something that costs money. But when you do organic marketing in the right way, you can generate a ton of followers, a ton of engagement for pretty much free. So that's the ideal situation. We can see here they post the content they're posting on Instagram is basically very similar to their ads, just have models wearing the products in lifestyle settings and just showcasing the products, right? So that's all that they've done. And you can see it's pretty effective because it's cool, it's actually fashionable, and it's going to attract the right people who are interested in the types of products that they're promoting. So, and obviously you can boost these posts if you are doing very similar products, or whether you just showcase the products with models wearing it. That can be boosted in order to generate more engagement. So there's no problem there. But ideally, you should still be posting high quality content and seeing how your target market reacts to each of the posts. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to give you an idea of what is going to do well on your website. And then obviously they have their TikTok, which was covered. They are generating some views, for around 800 views on some of the posts, 1,000 views, 1,100 views, 400 views. So not the most views, and they will need to go ahead and tweak their strategy if they want to go ahead and increase their followers. But at least they're on the platform, which is what 99% of brands still won't do. So they have that advantage anyway, and they are generating some views, they are generating some followers, and as a result, they're generating some website visitors and sales from it as well. So that's the main reason why you want to be on TikTok. And then if you're posting the right content, which you will be doing once you work with me, you'll be able to go viral on the platform and be able to generate tons of revenue that way as well. So that's what they do on the organic marketing side. And then obviously the traffic will come to the website where they be greeted with a sign up form where they can sign up and receive a 15% off their first order. All they have to do is provide their email address and phone number. Now, the phone number may be optional, but the idea here is that you want to be collecting customer information or just information on website visitors, because now you can go ahead and retarget these people with back-end marketing, such as SMS campaigns, email marketing campaigns, which is actually what's going to generate the long-term revenue and profits for the brand. So they have a very good understanding of that. And they go ahead and say they want you to self-identify as whether you're interested in women's or men's, which makes sense because they want to be sending out tailored emails and SMS messages to those particular people so they can maximize open rates, maximize click-through rates, and obviously maximize revenue from the emails and SMS. Because the last thing you want to do is be sending out irrelevant emails to people who may not even be the right gender. And if that happens, it means you're going to be ruining your deliverability. Your campaigns are going to be pretty much shitty, and that's obviously going to lead to a lot of problems down the line, right? So that's why they're collecting that. And obviously, if you're not catering to multiple genders, then you don't need to have that. But if you are, then I recommend you do that because it will help you to segment your email list better and be able to send out more personalized emails, which will ultimately lead to more revenue. So that's what I do on the email pop-up. And then with the homepage, you can see here, they have models wearing the products. They go ahead and say, oh, do you want to shop women's or do you want to shop men's? So again, they're giving people a binary choice. Obviously, people are going to click on the one they want to see and they'll go straight to the collection page. And then once you scroll down, they'll showcase the new arrivals, models wearing the products on a gray background. They have information about the status of the garment, for example, recycled or was it hemp, organic, etc., which is very powerful. People can go ahead and quick add if they want. This will help to maximize conversion rates. You also have information or another hero image of models wearing the products, dresses, skirts, tops, tees, pants, etc. It goes on and on, right? They want to send people to the collection pages depending on what products they would be interested in or what category they will want to go ahead and browse. So this will help you to maximize your conversion rates. And that's something that you want to do on your homepage as well, because at that point, you'll be able to showcase different products to different people. And obviously that will lead to them going ahead and getting further down the funnel. If you were just to show one hero image, for example, just show women dresses and you don't show the others, that's just going to siphon people either out of the website or they're going to have to go ahead and go to the hamburger menu to just find the collection that they want to go ahead and look at, which can create more friction, which will lead to lower conversion rates. And you're just going to cause the friction which you don't want to, which is not necessary, right? So that's why they've listed out all the collections here, and I recommend that you do that too. They're also promoting new products as well, essentials, denim. So they keep going on and doing the same thing over and over again. And it's very powerful that they do that because that is what's going to help with the conversion rates. And then we have free shipping, easy returns, buy now, pay later, shop consciously, right? So they're going ahead and showcasing their USPs or the offers that they have to provide, which includes free shipping because everybody loves free shipping, right? It's like benefits for shopping with the brand. They get rewarded for doing so. So this is very powerful that you showcase this as well because people don't know what those perks may be until it's too late. And then the conversion rates can be affected negatively as a result. So that's the home page. And then we've got the product page where we can see that they have the model wearing the product on a gray background with the garment. You can see that you can look at different angles of the product with the model on, wearing it, and without them wearing it. So that will help the target customer to go ahead and see exactly what the product looks like and then make an informed decision about whether or not they want to purchase or not, or purchase a different product even. Yeah, you go ahead and put sizes. They put size guide, description, details, shipping, more information about what the perks are, easy day returns, 30-day returns, free shipping available, and sign up below for 50% off your first order. So they really try to maximize conversion rates because these have been proven to go ahead and maximize it. So that's what they do. They have the description, as I mentioned, is descriptive. They go ahead and describe the product in the way which is highlighting the features, the benefits, as well as how it can be worn. Alongside that, they do give information about the model, the material, which is very important, and they go ahead and showcase product recommendations as well in order to increase their average order value. Because if one person is going to purchase one product, they're more than likely to go ahead and add more items to their cart if it is suggested to them. So it's very important that you go ahead and do this. And most of the time, a lot of the themes do have this feature integrated into them already. So there would be no excuse for you not to be able to go ahead and add this to your product pages. So that's what is covered on the homepage. You can see how it's well laid out. It's not giving information that is sort of redundant, but it's going ahead and also maximizing conversion rates. The only thing that they could do here is have a sticky add to cart, because once you scroll down, the add to cart disappears, which means that people have to scroll back up, which causes more friction, which will decrease conversion rates. So you definitely want to have an add to cart button, which is sticky more or less, and that will help to increase conversion rates. Alongside that, they go ahead and once you check out, you go to the checkout page, or the cart page in this case, and here they don't recommend any extra products which will help them to increase average order value. Instead, they just go ahead and show the product and they say you can check out and pay at this point. But that is one thing that you want to be doing, is basically adding product recommendations to the cart page. That's going to help you to increase your average order value, increase uptake rate of your best sellers, for example, or even lesser popular products, and also ultimately lead to high AOV, which is what we want, and also extra profits per customer, which is going to allow you to spend more on ads. So that's what we see on the cart page. And obviously, when they go ahead and purchase, they will be greeted with email and SMS marketing messages. So you can see here, here's an example. They have the model wearing the product and the lifestyle setting, and they go ahead and explain the details of the collection. In this case, it's new arrivals. So you can see here, from the earthy hues of our coffee denim to recycled spray, new hemp check, and vibrant colors woven throughout our graphic tees. These are the looks we're loving from our latest collection. So that is what they're doing. They're going ahead and promoted a new collection. They have different the models wearing it. They wear the models wearing it in different settings, different products. You can see they have one top on with a hat, and in this image they have a different product, a different hat. So they are showcasing different products in these images. And then once you keep scrolling down, they showcase more products, different models wearing different products in different environment or micro environment. And that can help to increase conversion rates, because now you're showcasing different products. Some of the people who see this email may not like the first product, but they may like the third product. So it's very important that you showcase different parts of the products in the collection, so that people don't get the sort of impression that you're not having a lot to offer. So that will help as well. And then, yeah, they go ahead and continue that, and they go give the call to action to shop new arrivals. So from that point onwards, people will go to the collection page and they will go and look at the products that they want to purchase, or at least browse. And then from that point onwards, they go ahead and view the product and then purchase again. And that cycle continues, where they get more emails and SMS promoting new collections, new launches, new products. And that will again lead them back to the homepage, where they can go ahead and buy again. And that continues. And that's how you're able to build a sustainable brand, because most brands are not doing this for whatever reason. They're not focusing on their back end, which is pretty much like, this is like marketing 101, right? Brand building 101, where you need to maximize your lifetime value in order to scale. And this is the best way to do that. This is what A-Farms are doing in order to get to $5 million in a 12-month period, right? And it's something that most brands can replicate, as long as they have the right guidance, as long as they have the right strategies in place, whether that's for the creative, the ads, organic, email marketing, the website, logistics, whether they want to use retailers or not, and all of that combined, even production as well. People come to me and say, oh, they need to fix their production first. The problem here is that you need guidance on how to go ahead and operate that as well, because you don't have experience in doing that. So you go ahead and fuck up your first launch because you don't have not working with the right supplier, right? You're working with a shitty supplier who's not able to produce the products that you need, but you think you are, when in fact you're missing, you have blind spots which you're not paying attention to. And so you're spending your time waiting for a sample to come or a bulk order to come, when in some cases you never needed a bulk order to begin with because you don't have proof of concept with the product. You're just trying to sell a product, you get bulk orders for a product that you don't even know has product market fit yet. So when you go ahead and promote it to the market, they don't go ahead and purchase. Now you're left with thousands of dollars in stock, which you can't move, which means you just wasted a fuck ton of money for no reason. So that's a mistake a lot of people make. And I wonder why they're making low profit margins as well, because they may sell the product, right? But then they may not be able to clear their inventory, which means they're going to have to discount the product and set it at a sale or something similar, which leads to them actually not even making a profit off of that bulk order. So they're not using their, you're going ahead and thinking based on the data, which they don't have any on, right? They don't have data to go ahead and analyze, how effective this product is going to be in the market, and forecast how well it's going to sell. They don't have that idea. They're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping that it's sticking. So that's why you need guidance on that aspect as well. And you should, at this point, understand that I'm the person that can help you to do that. So you can book in a call below and we can go over your current problems, go over solutions, and then pretty much get started, because this is the solution that I've just covered, right? This is what brands are implementing in 2024 and beyond. They're going ahead and running ads. They're being very strategic in who they're marketing to, and they obviously have their website optimized. Their branding is on point as well. The products are high quality, and they go ahead and showcase that. They have high quality content, which they're pushing out to, via ads and organic, which is leading them to go ahead and get people in their droves to come in and purchase. They're collecting customer data, which they're going ahead and retarget in the back end in order to generate and maximize lifetime value, right? So they're combining all of these things together. Again, people watching this right now, they can't replicate this because they don't understand the nuances. And again, this is just a half an hour video, and this is just like an overview, but there's a lot that goes into this whole operation. And that's why you need consulting on this, because at the end of the day, it's your business. You obviously want the best for your business. And if you're going to try and just do everything yourself, you're not going to achieve anything, because you're wearing all these multiple hats. You don't have an understanding of large part of the business, which is critical for its growth. And then you're just being the whole bottleneck in your business. So you need someone who has worked with brands who've generated millions of dollars, like I've covered and like I mentioned. And you also need to just be able to go ahead and implement all of this stuff. Like I said, I've covered the creative, the organic, ads, website, email, SMS, logistics, retailers, right? So that's what needs to be considered. And the fastest way to go ahead and implement this right now and actually get your brand to scale and generate those bigger numbers, whether it's 10K a month, 20K a month, 100K a month, 200K a month, right, is to go ahead and book a call below, and we can see if you are fit for what I do. But that's pretty much it for now. If you have any questions, go ahead and DM me on Instagram. Again, the link is in the description. It's very simple to do. And I will go ahead and do more videos like this. Again, if you have any other video suggestions, you can go ahead and recommend that to me as well. And I do this because, again, a lot of the times people don't understand what they don't know, and it just leads to them not generating any revenue, or they stagnate, or they actually decline. And there's no way out for them pretty much at that point, because they don't understand what exactly they need to be doing. They don't understand what the problem is, what bottlenecks there are. And so that's why you need to be working with somebody who can obviously have another pair of eyes and be able to see exactly, what issues you're having from a non-biased and objective standpoint, right? Or point of view. And obviously from that point onwards, it's just a case of executing the right implementations and then going ahead and sustaining that. So that's pretty much it. Again, go ahead and watch my other videos because this is just one video with one brand. There are other brands who are implementing very similar strategies, but obviously they're with different products, different industries, and in different locations. So it'll be interesting to see how they compare to this one. So you can go ahead and click on the video on screen, and I will see you soon.